It's AEW All In at Wembley, a celebration of professional wrestling's positives and a way to bring wrestling fans all over the globe together. Opening match is Aussie Open defending the Ring of Honor tag team titles against Better Than You Baby. MJF does hit the kangaroo kick, Cole and MJF hit Kyle Fletcher with the double clothesline and win the Ring of Honor tag team titles. The duo celebrate, but Cole has a moment where he gets his hands on the world title. MJF takes it from him and holds it up, showing what the two will be fighting for in the main event. Next up, Hook challenges Jack Perry for the FTW Championship. Perry enters in a limo, but Hook meets him up the ramp and the brawl starts. This is no DQ and falls count anywhere, so they brawl on top of the limo, with Perry dropping Hook on the roof and hitting a rolling thunder to Hook. Hook counters a suplex attempt and drives Perry through the windshield of the car. Perry did fire a shot at CM Punk before this, pointing out that it is real glass on the limo. Hopefully there's no repercussions from such a small, silly comment. Wait, what's that? Oh no. Punk has allegedly sparked him out backstage. Ah, brilliant. Hook gets the red rum and Perry taps as Hook becomes a two-time FTW champion. We get shots of the crowd and the stage and presentation looks stunning. The lights are on bright, let's get it for the main card. First match on the main card is Samoa Joe versus CM Punk for the Real World Championship. I don't want to call it that, so I will be calling it the fake belt whenever I have to talk about it. Joe does his usual walk away from a dive spot to make CM Punk look a right whopper. He then smashes Punk into the announce table and tells a bloody Punk that he is number one. Oh wait, no, he was flipping him off. Punk then channels his inner Hulk Hogan, both very similar personalities, and hits a leg drop before Joe hulks up. It's not enough though, as Punk hits the Pepsi plunge off the top to retain the fake world title. His second victory of the night, allegedly, if you listen to the dirt sheets. Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita versus the Golden Elite is next. Irony is that both of them have gold in their name and none of them are champions. Kenny hits the Terminator dive, always good to see that getting pulled out on the big occasions. Paige leathers Takeshita with a buckshot, but in the end Takeshita rolls up Omega for the win and all the lads celebrate after the match. Young Bucks are here to challenge FTR for the Tag Team Championships. FTR paying tribute to Bray Wyatt, Jay Briscoe and Brody Lee. This is an absolute banger. Highlights include an Escalera by Nick to FTR, a spike pile driver from FTR, FTR hitting the BTE trigger followed by a shatter machine and Matt Jackson kicking out. Cash Wheeler misses a 450 splash, a callback to the first match between the teams for a near fall. The Bucks hit a BTE trigger on Cash and Dax was meant to break up the pin but couldn't reach, so Nick had to pull Cash's shoulder up in a subtle botch. The Bucks hit a shatter machine on Harwood and a second BTE trigger on Cash, but Cash kicks out. In the end, FTR reverse a Meltzer driver, drilling Nick with the shatter machine to retain the titles. After the match, FTR offer the Bucks a handshake, but the Bucks decline and walk away. Next up, it's Stadium Stampede inside Wembley, and what an entrance from the BCC as they get swarmed like megastars. Good luck navigating that Wembley crowd. This was wild. Moxley got skewered in front of 80,000 people, Sue came out and got a bloody kiss from Mox before giving Trent a baking sheet with cookies to smash Claudio with. It's a good thing the Swiss love chocolate. Penta did a Canadian Destroyer to Santana off a ladder. The finish comes when Eddie Kingston hurricanes Mox and Claudio and tackles Mox through a table before Cassidy hits Claudio with an orange punch with glass in his hand to pin him for the win. I feel like I'm doing this match a disservice by not saying more. It was brutal, things were clunky and awkward, but my god was it fun in the best kind of way. Every man played their part, it was just silly bollocks from start to finish. Mox and Eddie got their cute moment at the end too. Swerve and Christian faced Sting and Darby Allin in a coffin match. First team to shut someone in a coffin wins. The finish comes when Darby coffin drops onto Swerve, who's halfway in the coffin to incapacitate him, and Sting and Darby shut the lid and win. Fun match, not too long, really enjoyable, and Seek and Destroy by Metallica was a good choice of music by Sting and Darby. Jericho vs Ospreay is next, and Jericho comes out singing Judas with Sammy Guevara in tow. Ospreay gets a huge home country pop. Go on, make us proud, bruv. Highlights here is a gnarly German suplex on the ring apron that easily could have took 10 years off of Ospreay's life. Ospreay recovers, and in the finish he hits a hidden blade and a Stormbreaker to beat Jericho, which makes the London crowd happy. After the match, Guevara tries to help Jericho to his feet, but Chris pushes him away and walks out on him. It'll be interesting to see where the story goes with Jericho and Guevara. House of Black are here and they show their tribute to Bray Wyatt by entering with a lantern and having the fireflies around the stadium. The Acclaimed enter, and Max Caster's rap is wild as he calls Prince Andrew a disgrace. For those unaware, Prince Andrew, member of the royal family, is allegedly a rapist and a paedophile, but the royal family pretend that never happened, so good on Max for saying what we all think. At one point, Julia Hart takes the Scissor Me Timbers off of Bones, which pops the crowd. Finish comes when Billy hits the Faymaster, Bones hits the Arrival, and Caster hits the mic drop as the three pile on Brody for the win, and we have new trio as champions. The House of Black take the titles off of them, but in the end hand them over and show their respect to the Acclaimed as they have a scissoring party to end the segment. My god, I cannot believe Billy Gunn is a champion in 2023. Main event time as best friends go head to head. No, not Trent and Chuck, it's Adam Cole versus MJF for the AEW World Championship. MJF's entrance is spectacular as he goes full Triple H entering on a throne. It's friendly at first, but in desperation, Cole hits a brainbuster on the steel steps. Later on, MJF has the chance to tombstone Cole on the announce table, but he shows remorse and doesn't do it. That comes back to bite him as Cole does tombstone MJF on the announce table, showing that Cole is willing to go further to win. The friends call for the double clothesline and smash each other, falling into a double pin that sees both men pin each other for the draw. In a callback to their time limit draw on Dynamite, Cole asks for 5 more minutes, but again MJF says no. Instead, he says that they need to go until there's a winner and we get the match back up and running. Cole inadvertently hits the ref, so MJF goes out for a chair and we get a hilarious spot where both lads are trying to get the other caught with the chair, so they throw it back and forth until Cole hits the deck pretending Max hit him. Seeing this, MJF wraps the chair around his neck and pretends he was the one that got hit as the referee gets up. Top-notch banter from both lads. Similar to Jericho and Ospreay, there's a straitjacket suplex on the ring apron that looks like it took 15 years off of MJF's life. Cole goes for the Panama Sunrise, but Max pulls the ref into the way as we get a second ref bump of the match. MJF goes to use the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but he can't bring himself to use it. He might regret that, as Roderick Strong is here and he low blows MJF and throws the world title to Cole to use, but again, Cole can't bring himself to use it and throws it away, leading to Roddy storming off. Max rolls up Cole as the ref has recovered and gets the win at Wembley. What a match. It was WWE-like in the sense that it was a story-driven main event, but it really worked for this show. Cole is gutted that he lost, but MJF tries to console him as he tells Cole the fans still love him and reminds him that they've still got the Ring of Honor tag titles, but Cole throws his belt away. This makes MJF flip out on Cole as he tells him he's a fake friend who never cared for Max and that all Cole wanted was the belt, and throws the real world title at Cole. Get up, you CM Punk. MJF turns his back and begs Cole to hit him with the belt as Roderick Strong comes back to ringside and shouts at Cole to hit MJF, but once again friendship prevails and Cole doesn't hit Max. Instead, the two hug and celebrate to end the show. I saw a lot of people speaking negatively about the card going in, and I was one of them. I thought it'd end up being a glorified house show. My god, AEW over-delivered and gave us a show we won't soon forget. It was an all-timer in my view. Maybe I'm biased because it was at Wembley in my own country, but I really enjoyed watching it, and it's got me even more excited for All Out next week. God, this has been such a busy week to be a wrestling content creator, so please do show your love and support as always. It's easily the longest video I've made, and I think watching back on the edit it's my favourite too, and I hope that you think so as well. So please show your support if it is your favourite video of mine, and even if it's not, please like, subscribe, leave your comments letting me know what you think that I can do better. Also let me know what your favourite parts of the show were, and I'll hopefully see y'all next time.